Welcome to Real Shanghai Mathematics Practice Book 4.1. This is the first unit, Unit 1, and it's called Revising and Improving, and it consists of 4 sections. The first section is called The Relationship Between Addition and Subtraction. So we're going to spend a little while, not too long, because these are things that you should be familiar with already. So question 1, they used the relationship between addition and subtraction to write the number sentences. So 99 plus 25 equals 124, and the relationship is just that, showing you 124 take away 99 will be 25, and 124 take away 25 will equal 99. So they show the relationship between the three numbers, and the same for the next question. And question 2, again, for these questions, if you're getting confused, just think, does the number have to be bigger or smaller? So for example, a number square, the square take away 121 equals 379, then obviously the number has to be bigger than 379 because you're going to subtract something and end with 379. So in this case, we're going to do 379 plus 121 and so on and so forth. And the others should be fairly straightforward. Question 3, let's do 3b. The minion is 572. The difference is 328. Find the subtrahend. Now I can't remember the difference between the two of them, but I think they want to know the number that you take away from 572 to get 328. So 572 take away what number equals 328, and that would be the answer. Question 4. Okay, I'll let you guys do that. Level B, usually a bit trickier. So with this one, how have they done question 1? So what number plus 168 plus 354 equals 922? Okay, so just straightforward. So you just have to work out what that number is and write the number in the brackets. So you could do 922 take away 168 take away 354, and that should give you the answer. And then question 2, in the subtraction subtendence, sum of the minion, subtrahend, and the difference is 256. The minion is what? So the minion, I assume in this case, will be the number that you take away from. So the sum of the minion, subtrahend, and difference is 256. Okay, so this is a bit tricky one, so it's optional to do it, but you have to add those together to work it out. Fine, so level B is a bit tricky. I would probably just skip question 2. Doesn't need to be done. And then moving on to section 2, which is called the relation between multiplication and division. Yeah. And so here you've got this section 3. So let's go to section 2. This is the one. So column method to do 99 times 25 equals 2475. And then again, the relationship between the two. So for example, 2475 divided by 99 will equal 25, and 2475 divided by 25 will equal 99. So the relationship between the two of them. And then 4459 divided by some number gives you 7. And so we can work out, again, is it going to be smaller or larger than 4459? It's going to be smaller, so we're going to do 4459 divided by 7, and if you use the bust up method to do that. And if you're not familiar with these, we have covered these, so you might need to recap if you have forgotten how to do those, although it should be fairly straightforward. Should we do the bust up method? Okay, let's just quickly do a recap of the bust up method. So for 4459, you can do it this way. So 4459, just a reminder of bust up methods. I'm doing this because we haven't done it that many times, I assume, but again, it has been covered before, so go back to the previous lesson if you're getting stuck. Divided by 7. So how many 7s going to 44? Nothing. So 44. How many 7s? 44. So you got to be good with your times table. So 7 times 6 is 42. So there's 2 left over. And then how many 7s going to 25? Well, there's going to be 3 in there because 7 3s are 21. That leaves you 4, and 7 times 7 equals 49. So that's 637. Okay, so that's how to do that. And moving back to the other questions, complete the table. Again, factors, so a similar presentation. 707 times by 7 gives you the product, and if you're working out the factor, it will be 1000 divided by 8, or 972 divided by 27. And then the dividend divisor, again, 1089 divided by 9, it gives you that. And for the dividend, it will be 11 times 11, and so on and so forth. Question 4, you can do it yourself. 11b, is going to be multiple choice. Given a times 4 equals 20, if a increases by 3, the product will increase by how much? Okay, so if the number increases, so we can just think about the number. So a is going to be what? 5 times 4 equals 20. If that increases by 3, that's going to go up by 3. So that's going to go up by 3 lots of 4, which is going to be C, 12. Again, B's are a bit trickier, so if you're stuck with those, not to worry. Really need to get good at the A's, and B's are optional. Question 3, again, column method to do in terms of timesing. Shall we do a column method? Okay, let's pick one as just a quick recap of the column method. Let's do 240 times 56. Again, 56 times 240, we can change it around because it's going to be the same as 240 times 56. So we can do it like this, 56. Again, if you're not good at these or you're struggling with these, more practice. And your timetables have to be good. So if you need to practice your timetables just by doing going through them, which we discussed before, then do that. But that should have been done much earlier on. But something, if you use it frequently, as if you're doing the lessons frequently, half an hour every single day or most days on a regular basis, then this should be straightforward and there's less chances of forgetting it and starting from scratch again. Okay, so 6 times. So we first concentrate on the 6's in this row. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 4 is 24. So that's 4 here and then 2 over here. And 6 times 2 is 12. And that's going to be plus 2. That's 14. And then moving on to 50. 50 because this is in the 10. So it's like 50. So that's why we're going to put a 0 here. And now we're just going to concentrate on this 5 times table all in here. 5 times 0. Again, this was 5 was just for here. So we still have to do 5 times 0. 5 again, just because we're moving on to the next row, because in the 50s. Again, we have to do 5 times 0, which is 0. 5 times 4, which is 20. So that gives you a 2. Okay, let's put the 2 at the bottom as well. And then 5 times 2, which is 10, and that'll be a 12. And then we add them up together. 0, 4. Again, that's not really there. That was just for carrying over. So let me just try and get rid of that. So it's 4 plus 0, 4. And 2 plus 1, 3. And a 1. So 13,440. Okay. And again, if I've made a mistake, you can probably check that out by going through that in a little bit more detail and take a bit of time. Question 2. Again, remember BidMass, which we talked about before. So in these ones, for example, the brackets will always be done first, and then after that, if there's any division and times, you do those first, and then lastly will be takeaway plus. So which one shall we take? Let's take C. So we work out the brackets first. 8119 plus 1004. We'll also work out 100 take away what 11 is. Then those two answers we have, and then that first answer in the brackets divided by the answer in the second brackets. That would be your answer. In question 3, use the calculator. So you're just simply using calculator and putting them in. Again, you do have to remember the BidMass rules, although here they've just put it in order, so it shouldn't make a difference. Question 4, again, calculator to find the answers. Remember to use the BidMass rule. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times by 9. So, okay, then put an equal because you want to work that one out first, and then plus the 5. Copy to compare the answers for the next one, again using a calculator, it seems. So just work out the answers, and then again do the times by 9 first. When you work it out, then add the 9. And then question 5, Laura's family used both 35 meter cubed water per month. How many meters of water does her family use in 1 year? So times that by 12, and so on and so forth. And question B is a bit more trickier, so you can try those. If you get stuck, we can go through them, but I have to say they are optional. So 7 times 5 is 35. Remember, you're carrying the 3 over, then you need to look at the numbers below, and they give you a clue. Remember, the first column is just based upon the 5s. So if it's 5 times 7 is 35, the 3 is carrying over. That means the 5 over there, the product of that would have to be a 0 at the end, whether that's a 10 or a 20 or a 30, or a 40. In this case, you want the product to be 40 because the 3 is being carried over, so it'd be 8 in the top box, and then so on and so forth. And then the next one looks even more trickier, but as I say, it's optional. And then moving on to the last bit here, which is called fractions, which have been covered before, but again, you're revising and probably they're extending it a little bit as well. Remember, the sizes have to be the same, which they are in 1A. So the first one, Let's do the last one, which is 3 over 4. 4 because it's 4 of those shapes in total. And then the other ones are called 1, 1, 1, all of them, meaning that that circle is considered 1 in the first one, so it's 1 over 4. And the second one, where it's got 2 circles, those are considered as 1 unit. So how many of those 2s are there in there? There's 4 altogether, right? There's 3 more. Therefore, it's going to be a quarter, and so on and so forth for the other ones as well. Again, the last one, these 4 which have been shown are one group, and these, so the group, if you circle that, that's a group of 4 circles in there. That's one of them, and then you have 3 lots of those more as well, and therefore would be 1 quarter. And then you could write the fractions for the other one. Question 2, the diagram, which one shows 1/3? Remember, the sizes have to be the same, otherwise it won't be a third. So B can't be the diagram show that does not, the diagram that does not show. Okay, so it does not show, so you've got B because they're not the same size. Write the correct numbers in the brackets. So 3/5 is 3 lots of 1/5. Okay, how many lots of 1/10 is 1? For D, we're doing 10 lots of 1/10 would be 1. And then you got level B, which you can again try, which are optional for you guys. Every block, question 2, every block, this is again B. B are much harder, so they're optional for you guys to do it. Try it. If you could do it, great, you're well ahead. And if you struggle, then don't worry, because it is much harder. And if you're really keen on it, then let me know that we can go through some of them. Question 4, draw 4 different ways of representing quarters, so different ways of splitting it up. You can split it up into 4 parts in line. You can split it up 4 in horizontal. And you can also have a line which is combination of both. And you can even have a triangle or triangle shape won't work. But yeah, think of another shape that you could do as well, and then make a quarter from that, as long as all the shape sizes are the same. And with that, we end this lesson. Please share and subscribe, like, and make a comment. And thank you.